Hello, hello. I am back home in Ohio, near Youngstown, Ohio. We went to Florida, and you think that I would enjoy it and have a really good time because it's in the middle of winter? No, not this northerner. I'm so ready to be back home. Oh, I love everything about our area. I love it. From our farmers to our produce to our locals. That's me, author and founder of Sina's Sexy series. You can visit my website. These are cookbooks. Yes, I am taking away the stigma that cooking like a grandma isn't very sexy. Because a lot of these recipes are my grandma's recipes, or Chris's mom's, or my mom's, and their grandmas, or they're no longer with us. So they got them written down so that they'll never go away. So even when I'm old and gray and I'm not here anymore, my books are here to stay. Voila! Mwah! Passionate chef's kiss on everything I do. Look at this. I'm gonna start selling these earrings too, so that you can feel pretty and sexy when you're making your healthy dishes. Oh, and healthy? You think healthy isn't very sexy or appealing? It is. You just got to know what you're doing. And unfortunately, I know what I'm doing. In the kitchen, and pretty much everywhere. Let's just leave it at that. Okay, so there's my card. You can visit sexyseries.shop and get yourself a copy today. I'm so hungry. I'm starving. I just did some running around. And I really am like, I don't have anything to eat. It's just like when you go up in your closet, and I have over 1,000 square feet of clothes, and I still have those days where I don't have anything to wear. I have a freezer full of food, and I'm like, I don't have nothing to eat. Like, stop it. Settle down. Yes, you do. So I found some pork bacon that I got over here at the butcher block, my local butcher. Support your locals, you guys, and that is one of the greatest things about our area. We are fortunate enough to have a lot of really good, high quality ingredients, people that put integrity into what they sell. Not just me, but like our local butcher, our local restaurants. I love them and I support them, and this is from the butcher block. So like it's just free of preservatives. I wouldn't be surprised if this pig was grass-fed. I don't know if it was or not, but I do have this lard that was grass-fed, no GMOs, no nothing. And I got this from a client of my husband's, just putting a little spoon of this in with like some beans, a little bit of onion if you have it, a little bit of garlic. If you don't have any of that stuff, just adding this healthy fat, delicious. Okay, so I was like, I don't know what to cook. So I'm going to fry up some bacon, a little bit of this, and I think I'm gonna put some beans in there if I have it. I have onion left, so I will add some onion. I think I might even have some garlic. Now that I'm starting to cook, now it's like, oh, I can do so many things. See? You just gotta give the spark. You gotta start getting creative and start with high quality ingredients. So support your locals, support your farmers. I go to Jimmy's Italian Market and get a lot of stuff there. They do homemade pasta for you, so you don't have to do it. I have a king crab leg in the microwave. It was already cooked, it was just frozen, so I'm gonna nibble on that while I chop and drop. Let's start cooking. Okay, so I do most of my cooking, even my soups, in one dish. I don't like to overcomplicate things, and I'm just gonna tear it up and get it separated so it gets a nice sear on every side. I do like to cook my bacon in the air fryer a lot because that way I don't get any grease all over. But I want to saute a little bit of onion and a little bit of celery, and I'm going to do a little bit of carrot because I have it with this. So turn your heat on high. And while that's heating up, I'm going to get my vegetables out and just chop them up very quickly. and they're gonna be more on the chunky side. I do use my mandolin a lot if I don't feel like chopping. Get yourself a mandolin. I do recommend that. Come on. Ugh. Piece of bacon. Got away. All right. In my book, I do have a table of contents, and I have a recommended list of like supplies, what to get. I even included a shopping list. But one of my biggest recommendations is you don't need a bunch of gadgets and different stuff to make tons of delicious, healthy home meals. So mandolin though will change your life, because like I said, I don't have anything to eat. Well, yeah, I do. I just don't feel like chopping. So I think it's a perfect day for a mandolin. Oh, this is such a Jaime thing to do. Such a sexy Sina thing to do. What do we call it? You know, I'm a teacher too. What do we call it when we chop and start with carrot, celery, and onion? We call it MERIMWAH, and that's a starter. I introduce you to 2 starters in my book, because those are good meal starters. You can take those in so many different ways. Well, what do I say? Add some garlic, and it's MERIMWAH. I swear, if I don't have any beans, I'm just going to turn this into a soup. But how? Watch, and I'll show you. Oh man, I don't have any beans. So you know what? I am going to make a BLT. Well, there's no L. There's not going to be. Yes, there is. I do have some lettuce. I'm making a BLT soup. Oh, and it's healthy and it's sexy. All right, I'm going to turn this down so it gives me more time so that my vegetables can soak up that grease and fat. Okay, so my garlic. This is my chopping knife, and I do my garlic. I'm gonna smash it, and then I'm going to sit it aside because this will be added at the very end because you don't want to burn your garlic. I do still need to get my celery chopped, so I'm gonna set this over here and chop off the edge. It's a little brown. And chop up this bottom. That looks a little brown. And I'm going to run my knife down the center just to make things smaller and less choppy. Celery is really good for inflammation. Did you know that? So since there's not a lot to chew, I am going to keep these a little bit bigger because I have no beans. But I am going to make a BLT MERIMWAH soup. MERIMWAH. MERIMWAH. Here, little MERIMWAH. Come here, MERIMWAH. Now, you can do this a few different ways. Let me get you something and show you. Since we don't have any beans, you can slice this really long. You just have to be careful, but you can go like this. Ugh. Use my guard. Okay, watch. Look at this, how fun that is. And I think I do want to do that. I do want to do that. I do. Okay. It's just a little bit harder. But not bad, look. Cute. And then we have kind of like a noodle to chew. Why are you being difficult? Oh, I should change the setting. Put it on setting 1 for more of a noodle. Ah, it's stuck. Come here. There. Okay. Let's go on 1 because it's nice and thin. There. So cool. Da, 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 da. I should add just a little bit more, huh? Yeah. This one I made long. It's too thick too, but it's fine. All right, can you see what I'm cooking? Now we just need to get our onion in there. So this is BLT MERIMWAH. And I'll add some chicken stock and some fire roasted tomatoes and water once this all gets cooked and softened. I want my onion to absorb all of that fat from the bacon. So chop off your ends, kind of go like this. My mind is like already starting to clean my house. Like I need to clean my house. I need to go and do laundry. I don't need to do school pickup today, but I already did lunch and drop off. And then I went to one of our houses that we're selling. And I left all the furniture for them. It's a single dad. He's like so happy to have it. And I'm just so thankful that we found the right buyer. It took a lot longer than we expected, but we had to do some repairs that were kind of like, we didn't want to sell it like that. We didn't know that they really needed done until we acquired the house and owned it for over 2 years. We had that one. Jeez. Sometimes speed is relative when you're flipping and learning and making money. And the market has always been changing. So, like, I do real estate, yes, but it's like so, you know, fluctuates. Something we always have to do is eat. So I'm like, stopped teaching and I started writing cookbooks, and I love it. And I'm going to start doing cooking classes. Keep an eye on my website if you want to go. I'm going to do different themes. All right, there. So let this all soak up with fat. This is going to be really nice. I'm just going to try to break this carrot apart. There. Ooh, this is going to be really good. I don't like these carrots so big because that's going to like not fit on your spoon. I should have just ran my knife through them again, but it's fine. They'll soften up and then I can break it apart with my spoon. Okay, so this is looking good and smelling delicious. I can turn that heat back up. And then at the very end, I'm going to add my garlic and my tomatoes. And then a little bit, oh, my lard. Yeah. Let me get my ice cream scooper. This works great for getting this lard out. Oh, yeah. More fat. Fat doesn't make you fat, especially if you mix it with a little bit of fiber, like these vegetables. But try not to mix it with too much carbs, because that combination will kind of put the weight on. I love carbs. I like to save them. I can't believe it's true. I like to save them for my pizza and pasta intake. And it's just like anything else, just balance it. All right, there's my garlic just waiting to go in. You know, garlic can sit for like 45 minutes and it releases more antioxidants and stuff, but if you don't have that time, don't worry about it. All right, I'm putting my ingredients away. Nice cleanup. One pan makes it so nice. And I'm just going to throw away this garbage, rinse my meandula, put it back away, put my lard back in there, and this will be done before you know it. Delicious. A big pot of soup is coming up soon. That you can't treat love like a game. I'm in love with you. Oh, see? I knew it was a lie when I said I didn't have anything to eat. That's funny. Oh, I was just like, it just hit me all at once. I was like, I'm hungry. I've been like that ever since I was a kid. Oh, this is looking so delicious. All right, I really think that this is ready to just simmer with the tomatoes. I do wish I would have made this a little bit smaller or more crispy. But, oh well. Actually, let's just turn up the heat and see what it does. I just didn't know where I was going with this. Because I wanted to do beans, but I didn't have any beans. So it's still going to be delicious. It's kind of like what something your grandma would make. That's the truth about my cooking. It's something your grandma would make. But I didn't want to tell you, hey, you want to cook like a grandma? So I put sexy to it because it is sexy, because it's healthy. Good stuff. All right. You can smell everything. Notice I didn't season my food yet. Now I'm going to add those and a can of water. Oh, I don't even think I have chicken stock, so looks like I'm not going to add that. Oh, I forgot to add my garlic. That's okay. You know what? Just add it right there. Let the heat come up. And if you need to add a little bit of olive oil to help give this a little bit more background flavor. And it also helps bring the vitamins out of the tomatoes and the flavor out of the garlic. And I think I am. I'm right there where I added my garlic. I'm just going to add a little bit of olive oil. Extra virgin, because it hasn't been used before. Just kidding. My son thought that's why we call it. He asked me that. He was like 12. He's like, do they call it extra virgin because it hasn't been used before? That's so funny. I'm really smelling everything. You know what I kind of want to add? Just a little bit of balsamic glaze. Yes, it's true. I'm in love with you. There. Just a little bit. That will help kick up that flavor too, since I don't have any chicken stock. You're gonna love this broth. My mouth is watering. I think I want to add a little bit more water because it will reduce down and that will give it a chance to have more flavor. Yes, it's true. I'm in love with you. All right, I'm gonna let this come to a boil. And I'll boil it for a few minutes and then reduce the heat. And when I plate it, this goes on top. And probably, who am I kidding, a little bit of fresh grated cheese that I got from Jimmy's Italian Market. Parmigiano Reggiano. And maybe a little bit of pepper, red pepper flakes to give it a little bit more kick. But I might not even have to salt this. If you do, do it at the end. All right, I'm gonna eat my crab leg while this is finishing up, and I will have a bowl of soup to show you in just a few minutes. Look at this nice piece of crab meat. Yum! So this is very simple soup. And it's gonna be delicious and nourishing. Yum. I think it's important to point out that I am removing all stigmas. That's just my life journey. But I tried to teach you a lot in this book. So if you bought my book, I hope you're reading it and I hope you are learning a lot. I had to cut it back. There I'm teaching you about slicing with the mandolin, because however you slice it, there they are. Meet these two starters. Merikwa. And this one is a sausage and pepper and tomato and onion. I didn't name that one. Merikwa. I say MERIMWAH. Merikwa. No, it's pronounced Merikwa. It's a French term. Oh, look. Page 30. I mentioned Jimmy's specialty store right here. So it's about staples. Da, 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 Give a dog a bone. I say never waste a good bone, and that's the truth. King crab. I love it. Baby, don't hurt me, 'cause it feels so good. Feels so good to eat good, healthy, local ingredients. Oh, that lard gives this the creamiest texture. Oh. Okay. Time to get a bowl. If I don't say so myself, it's time to get a bowl. 'Cause it feels so good. And I'm not kidding. And I know you should. Naughty girls need love too. Da-na-na-na-na. 'Cause you know it's true. Excuse me. Oh my God, naughty girl. Don't call me a naughty girl. You're a naughty girl. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. And there you have it. MERIMWAH BLT soup by Jaime Sina. Visit sexyseries.shop for more of my lifestyle brand things and cookbooks and stuff. You see, cookbooks and stuff. Oh, okay. I'm ready to eat this. Mwah! Chef's kiss. Enjoy. Make sure you go get yourself a copy. Get every single one. I highly recommend. I have 2 new ones coming up. You're going to love them. There's a date night theme one coming up where we turn up the heat and paint our kitchen red. And this one, Sina Sexy Suppers and Soups. Start with that one. It's a great deal. You get so much for your buck. So buy the hardcover because the pictures are so much better and it will last you longer. And my holiday one. Very good. It's an Italian Thanksgiving and Feast of the 7 Fishes. All right, guys. I live near Youngstown, Ohio, where we have the best food around, all over. Believe me, I know. I got a great one of these taste buds. It's just the best because I said so. You gotta believe me. I did say I was gonna put a little bit of cheese on this, didn't I? Crushed red pepper flakes, because I like spice. I like it hot. Look at the gorgeous color. Of course, as this soup sets, you will taste all the flavors more. I can usually just tell by smelling. I think I do want to add just a little bit of salt because if this was regular bacon and not bacon from my butcher, it would probably be way too salty, but nope, this is natural. Yes. Ow, it's too hot. Okay, I just let it cool down a little bit. Should I add cheese? Should I add cheese? Probably. I like to do the fresh grated cheese. Look at my outfit. It looks so cute. It looks so sexy. Okay, let's add the cheese. Say when. When. Okay. I'm getting hangry. I had to fight for every single piece of meat with that king crab, and it poked me in my finger. Ow. I definitely need to go to the grocery store and get some white northern beans. Those are a staple. They are a staple. They are a must have. It's in my book. That's what she says. By she, I mean me. I can't get that song out of my head. Naughty girls need love too. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, it's so good. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And when you put the lettuce on top like that, just for each dish, it prevents it from getting soggy and slimy. So that's why if you make a soup and you want to add spinach, which I don't usually do, I'm more of like a romaine or butter lettuce or escarole or endive type of girl. Spinach just isn't my thing. Well, maybe because I ate spinach for 30 days straight before. And guess what? It's actually really bad for you to do that. So don't do it. But it ruined the taste of it for me. And then there's been like recalls where spinach has like bacteria on it and stuff. Anyway, if you're going to add a handful of spinach to your soups, do it when you're getting ready to eat it. And that way it can just like melt and still have a little bit of a crunch on the stem. Because otherwise it's gonna get really slimy, like almost like you just got it out of a can. Ugh. And that's gross. All right, keep watching, keep cooking, and know that I support you in feeling your ultimate healthiest and sexiest. Bye guys. Visit sexyseries.shop and get Sina Sexy Suppers and Soups. The hardcover one, it's the best deal. All right, bye. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for merch. I'm gonna start selling these earrings, some bracelets, some aprons, all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff so that you can look and feel your best. Whether you're in the kitchen or wherever you go and whatever you do, take your big red lips with you. Or at least that passion in your heart, because obviously it's for men too. Men can know how to cook. It's sexy if a man knows how to cook, right? And then it gives you something to argue about. And if you don't feel like doing it, they can do it for you. So get yourself somebody like that. Bye guys.